I'm jumping right in with the brows. I don't know what happened to the clip. I guess it got lost. Before I did my brows, I went in with some foundation a bit just to stop the skin from peeking through, and I went over them with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. I got this idea from Makeup Shayla, and I actually really like how it turned out. I think I'm gonna continue to do this and use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I haven't used that in a while actually, so here I'm going in with the Louise base in Romour 5. I use that directly under my brow bone to carve out my eyebrows. And I also use this as a base for my eyeshadow. I forgot how light this was. I haven't used it in a minute, but that's okay because it does work out in the end and it comes together rather nicely. I just would highly recommend you buff it out and let it dry a little bit. And be careful how you, like, where you look, like if you're looking up or like looking down, like you want to continue to look down, because if it doesn't like dry, it's gonna like crease. So just give it some time to dry before you place your eyeshadows on top of it. Concealer. This is in the shade C13 mixed with a little bit of my foundation in the Makeup Revolution, the one that I usually use. I'm using that to carve out the top of my brow. I usually go a bit darker. I'm not sure what happened to my other concealer that I usually use in Beautiful Bronze. Okay, so let's get into the eyes. Here I'm going in with the Louise eyeshadow palette, the Secret Center palette, in the shade Love Shy. I believe that's the deepest shade they have. And I usually like to sandwich my shades and go in with the darkest shade first and then blend that out and like go with a color, like a lighter color on top of it. You guys see what I mean. Disclaimer, I do, like, most of this video is me showing you how I came up with this look, how I did the eyeshadow, like step by step. And it's really raw. Like, I really didn't cut out. I even messed up and I didn't even cut that out just because I wanted you guys to see like what goes into this and that I'm not perfect. And I feel like a lot of these like pro YouTubers who do like beauty videos and stuff like that, I feel like they don't show that. But I decided to be transparent with you guys and show you guys all my mistakes. Like even my crease, like it doesn't even come out like perfect, you know? But I think that's the beauty of this all. Like even my eyebrows aren't even perfect. I feel like more people should, like, especially who do makeup, should record themselves and like literally see like the small mistakes you make, you know? Like I think that's so interesting. Like ever since I've been doing this, that's one thing that I have been noticing, like, oh wow, I didn't know that I do that. with a lighter shade from the Secret Center palette in the shade Rendezvous. I'm putting this on top of the shade that I blended out, the deeper shade, just because it gives it something to blend against and it's easier. If you don't, it's gonna tug and pull at your eye. So putting a powder on top of it gives it something to blend against, if that makes sense. And from here on out, you'll just see me go back and forth into those colors, building up the intensity to my liking. I also go in with some black later on, just because I feel like it just is not deep enough. That's one thing that I just hate when I like record. Like, I feel like the colors don't come out like true to like how they usually look in the pan because of the lighting. So I did go in with some black just to deepen that crease up a bit. Just a disclaimer, guys, I do move a lot when I do my eyeshadow. I don't know, I just feel like when I do my eyeshadow, I'm just in the zone. Like, I forget about everything. Like, I literally forget that I'm recording. Like, that's how like precise I like to be with my eyeshadow placement. Eyeshadow is one thing that really got me interested in makeup too. So that's like one of my passions. I don't know, like I feel like it's a way that you can really like express yourself, if that makes sense. But I'm literally like in the zone whenever I do my eyeshadow, you guys. So I do apologize for constantly moving and not sitting still. So now I am cutting the crease. I am using Vaseline to help carve out my crease. I got this technique from Louise. This is my first time actually doing it. I've seen a lot of people doing it. I'm not really sure how I like it. I think I need to give it another chance. It's kind of messy, but it does work. I just don't like how messy it is. And again, this is my first time doing a cut crease in so long, so I did make some minor mistakes, but I also think that maybe because of the shape of my eyelids, like my eyelids actually aren't even. I don't know if I'm the only one who has that problem. If you guys have that same problem, let me know. Please comment down below and tell me like things that you do to help with that. Okay guys, this is where I messed up completely. I'm taking some eyeshadow remover, some eye makeup remover, and on a Q-tip, and I am going over where I placed the Vaseline and also picking up the base that I put down. And after that I went in with the Color Bases by Louise, and I don't know, I just really didn't like it. Like, I didn't like how it turned out. And you guys will see that like later on. I just didn't like the bright pink over it. I just feel like I really kind of maybe didn't know where I was like headed with it. I knew I wanted to do a half moon cut crease, but I don't know guys, I just really didn't like how it was turning out. Let me know if you guys like that. So here I am applying one of the lightest shades in the palette. I believe this shade is called, it's either Rendezvous or Infatuation. I'm not really sure. It's more like a neon kind of pink color. I just did not like it, y'all. Like, I just didn't like how it looked against the transition shades that I use like in my crease. Like, I don't know, I just didn't like that. I felt like it didn't correlate. I feel like there's nothing wrong with the color. I don't know, maybe I could have did like some, like a neon, like glitter, like a glitter pink or something like that. But I don't know, I was not feeling that. So I do remove it, and I do come back and instead use like a gold shimmer shade, and I do throw glitter pigment on top of that. I do go in with some glitter pigment. The glitter pigment is by Louise. It's in the color Gold Digger. It has gold reflex in it, but it also reflects pink too, so I thought it'd be like fitting for the look. I'm really disappointed in how like it doesn't really show up on camera. That's so disappointing. Next time I'll be sure to just go in with like maybe a chunky glitter for a better effect, to see how that picks up on camera, but that really sucks. It's the P. Louise glitter bases. The glitter pigments are a brand based in the UK, so you would have to wait for them to ship to America. I would recommend going the J. LaRue route. They are comparable to the J. LaRue pigments. Here I'm going in with the foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Superstay foundation. I usually opt for my Fenty Beauty, but I didn't have that on hand. I don't like live where I record, so I opted for this. I like this foundation too. It's really good. It's super full coverage. I actually kind of think I went overboard a little bit, but it works out in the end. shade C13. This is one of my favorite drugstore brands to use for concealer. I do like using the LA Girl Pro. If there is anything that you guys would like me to try or review, definitely leave comments down below. I am so sorry, you guys. I went to the bathroom while filming and the soap here just destroys my hands. Like, I'm so ashy. Like, look at that. What? So pretty much the rest of the video is me doing my foundation routine. If you are interested in the products that I'll be using, you could either reference my last video or you can read the description below. I just do apply my lashes off camera. These lashes are from Barb Cosmetics. They're in the style Sunset, and I will try to provide you guys a coupon code as well. outline my lips and fill them in a bit before I go in with the matte lipstick that I'm using. This is by Lime Crime. It's in the shade Jinx. After that, I do go in the center with a lighter shade. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I think it's called Wistansia. It's like a really bright, like almost like a lilac kind of color. And I just do that to just brighten up the look. I don't want it super dark, so I just wanted to like brighten it up a little bit. That concludes the look for today's video. If you made it to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you guys have any ideas on next looks, please comment down below. I love trying new things, so definitely give me a heads up.